One is a focus on the mission objective rather than, the process of achieving the mission, because as we've seen or heard in the films, no plan survives first encounter with the enemy, and it's very much true. We have this idea that the military is a well-oiled machine and everything just moves and works, perfectly. It's the furthest thing from the truth. Hopefully I'm not bursting anyone's bubble here, but it's orderly chaos is probably the best way we can say. Things break, the equipment doesn't work, we're at the edges of our technology and things like that. So there always has to be, it's like, yes, we've got a plan, but that's going to go wrong. So what we've always got to be thinking is like, okay, well, what's our objective? What are we trying to achieve? So how can we adapt? How can we be innovative? How can we change the direction and our frame about how to achieve that overall objective at the end of it? And I think that mindset of not getting caught up in a process, which is going to go a little bit counter to what I'm going to say next, but not getting caught up in that process too much so that you can't adapt and change to it. And then the second element is drill. And as much as I hated drill when I was in the Marines, the repetitive actions of you taking apart your weapon, keeping yourself clean, keeping your equipment clean, all these things, they all built up to allow us to be adaptable when we were stressed and when we were under pressure. And it's those daily consistent tasks that allow us to have that flexibility. So most businesses are just made up of lots and lots of repetitive small tasks, really the core of them. So it's that kind of getting really good at those little small bits that you have to do day in, day out, will allow the big parts of your vision to kind of come to fruition. And just to sort of, the stress obviously that we were under in the Marines, especially when we're in combat tours, is just to let business owners know there is no difference to our brain's perspective on the fact of, I'm in a highly stressful situation with someone shooting at me. I'm in a highly stressful chronic situation where my business is putting pressure on me day in, day out. Our brains know the difference. In that moment, they're both in fight or flight. And it's just to, I guess, just take a step back and acknowledge the work that goes into a small business and also acknowledge the stresses of it and trying to take those moments to sort of take a bit of a breather as well during that